Hey, Lil, how y'all doing? Hey, Lion. Hope y'all doing fine. It's your girl, Ruth. Welcome back to another topic. And I know y'all seen by the title, it's like, what is she talking about? Time to die. Yeah, this is something been on my mind, and everybody cringe at death. And, especially when you get a certain age, they send you all kind of stuff in the mail for funeral home and paying for this and paying for that. And don't tell you when you get a certain age, you can't even get insurance. And they always worried about you dying, you know what I'm saying? Especially America, more than any country. They just make a living off of it, big money off of that. So yeah, I just want to talk about it a little bit. And the Scorpio transformation 6969 equals 30. Messages that came to me also, and kind of talk about different things, immortality. I want to talk about different ways that we didn't know of about death. Is it true or not? Are we being controlled? The whole 9 yards. So yeah, I want to talk about my family. Some interesting things my mom told me way before she passed. I was always listening to everything she had to say. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of stuff she told me happened. She died in 95 this year, September 10th, 2020, and still wasn't ready to go. Okay. But she said my aunt had a dream one night. My aunt was the type of person that she went around and she would pray for people and heal people with herbs and different stuff like that. I guess that's in my blood because I'm sure doing that now. And, do all the kind. She was on a mission. She was always on a mission. I can't tarry. I got to be on a mission. Her mama said she would say. And she loved to go to church and everything else. So she had a dream one night and she told her brother that the dream said to tell him to clean his house, and she felt like it was a message for her as well. But she got her message after that. But anyway, he took it straight out. Um, so he uh, um, so he took it as time for him to die. I don't know why he did, but that's what he did. My mama didn't know either. He used to his job was he used to help people find money for different spirits, ghosts, dead slaves, or just thieves, whoever they were, right? And people would come and pay him money to do that. And he found it, he found it for him and everything. He had this stick, like you would see the stick at the end, and you have like a detector at the end, and he could tell where the money was and stuff. So my mother said the spirits used to come to her, and she was young and she didn't understand, so they kind of scared her. So she told my great grandmother about it, but she was scared also and told her they was coming to her and knocking on the window and stuff. But she didn't want to go do it and she didn't want to listen to them. But the spirits kept coming to my mama. So she told her grandmother, about it, and she told her to tell her uncle, the one that they paid to find the stuff. My mama said she figured they was probably doing all that. Maybe they couldn't rest until they gave their money away or something. She didn't really know why the purpose was. Um, I think they at that time they was coming to anybody, I guess, because it was all type of people hiring my uncle to do it at that time. So he told her he would. My uncle told her he would. My mom he would come and he would come and help her when he finished with some clients and stuff. That was before my auntie told him what she told him, and he would help us. So she knew where the spirits had told her to look for the money in the corner of the corner of the outside in the corner by a gate um, of my grandmother's home. But when he got the message from my auntie, his sister, he stopped doing everything and just waited to die. Nothing was wrong with him. He wasn't sick or anything. Then weeks later, he passed away. My mom said his wife said he kept looking at the clock and told those, and told them when the time for him to die, told them in the house to go get him his favorite food that he wanted them to cook for him. But his wife got suspicious, so she decided to stay around, and she started peeping at him and stuff. And she saw him kept looking at the clock, and when it got on a certain time, he closed his eyes and he died. So my mom thinks maybe he sold his soul to the devil or something. She don't know really what it was, until he passed. She didn't know either until she passed this year. She still didn't know the reason for it. So when she was older, hold on a minute, y'all. That she never did get the money, y'all. That a deceased family would. She told me that another scenario. She told me that her deceased family would come and visit her. I remember on the day I spent the night with her, and I was sleeping on the floor. I was looking at something on the floor, and I fell asleep on a cot, and I felt something pass over me, and I woke up, and I kind of stayed up till I don't even know if I went back to sleep that night, but I didn't bother her. I thought she was asleep. The next morning, I told her about it, and she told me that she married the first husband. The second man, she met in Houston, and he didn't want any kids because she didn't know he was already married. He had left some twins already, and so when she didn't want she got pregnant. So when she got pregnant, he told her he didn't want the baby to have an abortion. So she spit in his face and went back home. And the second one she met while she was pregnant with her, and he took the baby right off. But she had about 4 or 5 more for him, and he passed later on in the years. And she said he came to her because before he passed, she went visit him uh, at his other daughter's house from his wife that he had met, his first wife that he had married. And I don't know if they ever got divorced or not. And she said he had came to her to try to go. He was when before he died, he was trying to go to bed with her when she seen him again. So she got out of the house, and I went with her that day, and she was running, let's go, let's go. So then she said while he was dead, he came in the bedroom. There was him passing over me to go in there to try to go to bed with my mom again. So she say she started praying and everything and told him to leave her alone and get out of there. Um, but yeah, but some kept coming to her through the years. Some of them kept coming to her through the years. She had her mom and them would come, and dad and them, and then my oldest sister. Well, my oldest brother passed. Her before him. Well, but in between him, my brother Frank died as a baby. He didn't, cause she didn't ever talk about him coming. But my oldest brother, then my oldest sister passed, and she would come, through the years and come and talk to her and stuff. And then my next second to the oldest sister passed, so she would come too. Tell her they would try to convince her to come on, but she didn't. She didn't leave on listen to none of them. Because she died at 95 this year, like I said in September. But that's all kind of crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it is what it is. Because things go through my life, I tell you. Um, what that all mean, I don't know. So I used to wish so badly that I could find a cure for death, or find what's going on, some kind of way before she passed, to get her body back together. That was my mission. I kept that in the back of my head still. That's why I think I'm really doing this now, because I just felt like that all was a lie. I just felt like that was a lie. I just couldn't believe it. Um, so now I see. What I found out of my researching is they take the nutrients and everything out the food. That's why they have you going to the stores, to make you. And then they started making you eat 3 meals a day and all that kind of stuff. Because my family didn't eat like that. They ate, from outside and stuff. And then they start poisoning the water and, make you believe to get old and your body decaying and then you die. And that just don't grasp with me. It still don't grasp with me now, y'all. So that's why, like I said, I'm doing this channel and talking about, my other channel is Our Ancestors HM Products, and I show a lot of the plants and stuff and unsabotage, at 56. So I started this when I was 56. Um, don't know that they put that in your, they could put that in your heart, your head, and your mind, what you believe you make happen. So they know how powerful it is. See, they know whoever they are, entities or whoever it may be, they know how powerful we are. You know what I'm saying? That's how powerful our mind is, you know, so we can create with our mind, but we forgot how to do it. So they decided to put all this stuff in our head and make us see this and make us believe this. I remember my mama saying when she was a young girl, they used to get their Bibles from Africa, you know, and uh, you know, they only worship God. So one day a white man came in their church, and you know, probably evil. I'm not saying every white man evil. I'm just saying specifically at that time, um, probably an evil entity. You know what I'm saying? And told them to stop reading those Bibles and gave them the King James version and told them to worship Jesus. So I thought that was, you know, because they said that Jesus thing been around forever. Okay. So anyway, let's go on. They only worship God. She did till she did until she died. She still only worship God. She put the Jesus in, you know, we had in our home and stuff, but she still worship God. So after that, people, and me talking to her too on my findings. So after that, people were afraid, and they did what they said. Got the white picture of Jesus in their house, and things went wrong ever since. Tell y'all why. When they decided to make, oh yeah, I'll tell you about the side note. When they decided to make people pay bills, they told my grandmother that she couldn't use the wells no more on her land, and that they were going to put pipes through her house and stuff. You know, she gave them trouble for a while and stuff. And then after that, she finally gave in. Eventually, she gave in because they, you know, they kept threatening whatever. Then after that, they came with the lights, you know, because they used to use lamps and stuff. So, you know, then now she started paying two bills to them, okay? She didn't have to pay no bills on her own land. Then, then after that, they started coming to her talking about the gas. And she told them, no, I'm not doing that. And she kept her wooden stove till she died. And after that, people started getting sick, you know. They started having all kind of sickness and stuff come after they started getting the pipes going through them iron things and you know, iron pipes. And then the lights, you know. I don't know what it is with the lights coming through your house, but anyway. But I remember that the picture of Jesus, I researched that, and the what I found was that first picture of that Jesus that I had growing up. I forgot. I can't think of his name right now. It slipped my tongue. He was a horrible person. The person had that portraying Jesus on that picture. He had he raped his sister, killed his brother for the throne. His whole family was rapists and evil and all kind of stuff. Then I found out that they did this because they needed control over the aboriginals of the land so they can control them and take all their stuff and turn around and sell it back to them and make them pay taxes. Okay? They had some evil witches. Yeah, and then I found out they had some evil witches that cursed the picture to control the families, and all you know, all that kind of stuff started happen. All that stuff that the person that they had playing the picture of the Jesus, all that happened in his family happened in their families as well. I know everybody got a story to tell about their families. Um, the man on the picture was a boyfriend of the famous painter. I want to say Leonardo da Vinci, or it might have been that other one. I can't think of the other one's name. Um, he told he was told to order what was supposed to happen with the picture and everything, so they needed an image. So the man I was talking about, the picture of Jesus, he was a boyfriend of Leon, the one of the famous painter. And so in order to honor him, he told him that he would paint him as the Jesus. You know, a lot of crazy stuff. So that's how the picture came. So now it's time, you know, now to find out the truth about stuff. You know what I'm saying? This is why I'm doing this video. So yeah, you know, that's what I want to say. So yeah, I'm gonna talk about some other things right quick. Let me see. Look on your birth chart and see where, like the Scorpio placement time, to forget the old ways and teachings and start anew. So all that stuff needs to go, y'all. So on your birth chart, This is my mom's birth chart, y'all. Y'all haven't seen a birth chart. This how it look. You go to this. What I've been saying all the time. Go there. Go to horoscope. Pull out the natal chart and fill all the information. Need your birth certificate. This the planets. This the signs and stuff. Money, different things got to do with all of these. And then this how it looks. So Scorpio is always in the 8th house. I don't care. And everybody birth chart, everybody got 8 Scorpio. Hers is in the 2nd house. That's Taurus, but it's still in the 8th house. So she had it twice. Okay. So anyway, time to face your fears, call injustice head on, not to be a victim. Okay. Um, yeah. So let's see a little more. All the prejudiced ways, eating wrong, money hungry, selfish ways, tricking people, not taking care of your family, leaving your family, okay? Not healing your body, not thinking about meditating, sitting alone and doing nothing. Those are things that we should be doing, healing our bodies, meditating, sitting alone, do nothing, exploring new things, you know what I'm saying? Listen to you, not no one else. I showed y'all about chakras and Akasha records. I'm going to talk about Akasha records more because there's certain deities you're supposed to honor in order to get there. Because I want to talk about, I've been doing it, but I did see a witch at the end of it. I'll talk about that later. Time to tap into that. Open your root chakra and be on your life path. Okay? Creating your own world for as what you are good at or what you're supposed to came here to do. Okay, make your own way to make stuff. You ain't got to depend on nobody. There are many things to tap into. Don't be afraid. Forget what others say. They are stopping. If they're trying to stop you, you need to get away from them. I don't care who they is. Okay, you're called for a higher purpose. Protect your family through all kind of ways. Now, them witches and warlocks, and I'm saying about them type of witches, those were evil witches, or they made them do evil. I don't know, but not every witch and war, all that's evil. You need to look at them because they tell you how to protect yourself as well. And now I read the book of Adam and Eve, and they said that the God that they, at that time that they came, told them about frankincense and myrrh and, candles and different things to protect themselves. So y'all need to find that out. Different salt, different stuff. That's not evil, okay? But about your ancestors' business, be about your ancestors' business because they're coming back, okay? Is your house healthy, strong, productive? They want to shine in your offspring, not lazy, unhealthy, unwoke, clone people. They think about it. Suppose when you are and you haven't changed, you get stuck on the wall, like Michael Jackson says. So we're gonna go over here and go to this. Now this is my picture I had out for Halloween. Happy Ancestor Halloween. Now this is how my girl as let me see her name at the top, as Rael Star Goddess explained. She said that, okay, let's pretend this is the earth down here and this is the universe, okay, and this is the higher, this is like behind the darkness or whatever, okay? So when you're doing wrong, you do evil in the world, this is like rays around the earth or whatever. You can't go no farther. That's why they're talking about the energy and all of that. You can't go past it. We got to pay back energy to the gods or whatever, and the universe won't let them leave out of here. So these are people, pretend these are people stuck on the wall. Those are ones that didn't do right, or stuff like that, trick people, whatever it may be. And someone that they not melanated, and they let convince people to take the melanin out of their body. And these are people that were mixed, and the originals of the land, and the ones who had the total melanin get to go up to cosmos, do whatever they want to do. So when they get ready to come back down, they could pick up the mixed people, the mixed family that have did what they wanted to do. They were good people and good people that's up here. And then if they see somebody on the wall, say for instance, some of these people that's adopting these kids, these black kids and stuff, and they want them to love them, so they probably figure they're not gonna go past the wall. So they know their kids, when their kids come back that they raised, they're gonna pick them up, and then they get to come back and get in their body and be reborn. And a melanated person can come and go straight down there, like, pick up nobody and go straight into their family that's doing good and be born. But if they want to say that people got talents that they want to come back and do certain things, be famous or whatever, they can pick up whatever gift And if they do see somebody in the wall, they can pick them up as well and then come on back down. And that's how she was explaining, be reborn. That's how she was explaining to it. Hey, it is what it is, okay? Um, okay, but what if because of your evilness for not changing, dying to self, you can't move forward after you die? Uh, there is no heaven or hell. It's being draining. The beings are draining your energy because they fooled you in on earth through religion, prejudice, selfish ways and stuff, getting you to murder, steal, hate, feeding their agenda. So when the others that don't do this see you on the wall going up into the cosmos and coming back, they don't pick you because you never did anything for no one but yourself, okay? Or a false religion. Not listening to your husband, wife, or anyone else trying to tell you that those things are controlling. They're breaking up families, relationships, for their agenda because they jealous of us human beings. They don't like the way we love and care for each other. They don't like relationships. They especially don't like black relationships. They try to keep that apart, keep the man out the house at every means necessary. And y'all already know that through the years. I ain't got to tell y'all that part. Have you researched anything before you disbelieve what I'm saying? You put your trust in man and man-made things without checking things out for yourself. They made the internet for you to ask and find out every secret question you want to ask. Are you asking and researching, investigating what you find and what people are saying to you? Are you just so blind that you won't see the truth? This is an indication that you're lazy. You want someone else to clean up your mess. That's not happening. So get on your path, study yourself, ask questions, get answers until it feels right. You don't have to tell others what are you doing. Know thyself. Study for approval. You heard those words, and are you reading the Bible you swore by, or have you ever read the Bible? Study them. Study every culture. Compare them to other Bibles. Whatever religion things you worship, find out is all that true. I found it. I've been doing it. You know, things to worship, time to worship you and show gratitude to who helped you, and that's most of your ancestors. Okay, you look in the mirror. You part of them. Okay. If you're lucky to come back, are you going to do this same life again? Get stuck, comfort zone, letting the wolves lead you astray? Okay? Learn what different words mean. You know what I'm saying? Lucifer, the devil, Satan, angels, aliens. What's going on? You know what I'm saying? Study and show thyself approval. That's what they say, self-worth. There's a big meaning to this. Do you see a pattern in life? It repeats itself. Have all this happened before? Have you researched? Facebook show you what you did a year or more ago. It's usually the same thing you're doing today. Have you paid attention? Okay, I'm gonna show y'all. Hope I got a little time. Uh, Hold on a minute. I'm gonna show y'all this video. Now I'm finding out about immortality and like I said about Scorpio transformation and other rituals that people they don't want to get stuck on the wall. And do you blame? You know what I'm saying? Immortality. So they're finding other ways not to get stuck on that wall. So you can. It's a whole lot of ways, y'all, that I'm sharing on the other signs. So check out some of the other signs as well, because I don't say the same thing on every sign. So check out other signs and you'll find out some other secrets that I've been finding out. But this one, Jay-Z is from the past, and he been here. He probably reincarnated or went up to the cosmos, came back, or whatever, or just being immortal. So he's teaching Beyonce. Have y'all remember this in the video when she was in the car? I don't know if y'all noticed that. This is a ritual they did to stay here, and she was just reborn, whatever ritual it was. So she had to die to self, and then see, and then she come back as a whole nother person. So they got other ways besides getting stuck on that wall, other rituals that I'm finding secrets of too. Because I love everybody. That might be true about the wall and everything. I'm not disputing that at all. But everybody should have a chance to to do it over. Not staying here and doing those reincarnations and then come and be evil with it and still treat people bad. Because eventually, that's not gonna work anymore. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's one. And then some other pictures. I don't know if I have time. It says, what if by then confronting, they are coming in your children. Yeah, what if they coming in your children and make your children do evil stuff? By you stuck on that wall and stuff. Let's back to the wall again. And that's why the kids are coming up, killing people in churches, schoolhouses, and police are killing people of a certain color, killing people. And then they don't know they're going to need them people because they ain't researched. They don't know nothing. They program in the head and not researching anything for themselves because they're worried about that dollar. You know what I'm saying? And a position and pleasing those beings. And then their kids are suffering for it. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of them don't even care about their kids or their aunts or their elderlies. They'll throw an elderly in a nursing home in a minute with no problem, knowing they're going to need them. You know, but talk to them ancestors, your elderly people before they go here and find out the ones that got some sense. Even the ones that don't, they can tell you some stuff because they've been here a while if they want to be truthful. Now, if they change, they want to still keep you prejudiced and all that kind of stuff, killing your body, your mind. You don't want to talk to them. But yeah, I'm going to close. I'm going to come up part 2. And I hope y'all enjoyed it. I know it was kind of crazy, but those some things to think about, okay? I'll be back. I'm doing on immortality, y'all, okay? All right, love y'all. I'll be right back. Like, subscribe, share, and comment. Tell me how y'all feel about it. Secrets y'all know if you want to. All right, I love y'all. Bye.